stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you. We had a taping too. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. Politics as usual.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Yo, what's good? Peace to the planet, yo.
Peace, kings, peace, queens out there.
Peace, man.
This is what it is, what it is. We here.
Another edition, you know what I'm saying? Word up.
We here, Politics Usual.
Politics as usual.
On the Session TV.
THASSION TV. You heard?
Know what I mean? This is what we do, man. Listen, I know y'all seen the title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we gonna get straight to it, man, because this is right now. It's a somber moment. It's crazy times we in right now.
Rough times.
Yo, man.
Wow.
This is what it is, man. And right now we in it. And all we got to do right now is just stand strong, stand fast, stand on what we believe in right now.
Stay unified, too.
Stay unified, and let's just keep the movement going, man.
Yeah.
But
definitely,
you know, we definitely gonna build on it. We building on it and stuff, man. But what's good, God? How you doing, man?
Man, peace and black, man. You know what I'm saying? 2
No
hours
doubt.
up all day. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
We here, man. You know.
We here. We doing
kind of hard to be jolly right now with a lot of shit going on, but you know we gotta move on.
To keep doing what we do, man. But we here, man, and we gonna just get into it, man. You know what it is, man. R.I.P. You know what I mean? George Floyd, man.
George Floyd, man. Sleep in peace. Sleep in paradise, bro.
Word up,
Word
man.
up. It ain't have to be like that.
Ain't even have to be like that.
That shit looked personal to me. I don't know.
You know, and we shouldn't even have to be here
talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? If we just would have listened, 3 years ago to Cap?
Listen, we talked about that. Didn't we talk about that, dog?
You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that, dog.
We wouldn't have to even be here if we just listened to Cap and
pay attention.
And if they would have listened to Cap and paid attention to the quiet protesting that was going on, if they had paid attention to all of that,
it wasn't even a protest; it was a stance. Well, a kneel, but it still was a stance. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and
they ostracized the brother.
You know what I'm saying? Kicked him out the league
and paid him hush money.
And made that kind of, you know, stance protest seem like this. They made it seem like what's going on now.
Right.
They made it seem, that's how they kind of crucified it and threw the flag and stuff on it and things like that. They kind of do it,
patriotic,
you know. But
because you're fighting against police brutality. I don't know how that's not patriotic, but
you know, I don't know, man. But we gonna build on it, man. And since we here talking about George Floyd, man, and we seen the video, man. You see it, man.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the first time I actually watched it because I didn't really want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because watching it and dissecting it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen a lot of nonsense in the video. You know, a lot of stuff that was just extra for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we've been through that. Just not to the extent that he's been through or he went through, but we've all been through that. I know I have. You know what I'm saying? And there was no reason for them to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy.
Mistreat him and just handle him like that.
Because he was in the car and they dragged him out the car. There was no reason for him to be in the car. Where you take him out the car for? Close the doors.
You know, and you know, they call for, and that's why they say they came, and for all of that to be done, you call for so-called counterfeit. They said counterfeit bill or whatever.
Gave him counterfeit.
My thing is, if he said he did this, and you see the video, the young guys come to the car and they question him about it. We all know criminals. If we all know, if you have something counterfeit or fake and you try to get it off and it don't work, but then you go back in your car and then the person come to you and press you about it, you're getting out of there within that minute of him getting in the store and going where he's going.
Because they never even closed the door.
They sat there and chilled. Him and the other two people, they sat there and just chilled until the police came. So, you know, even though they say he's intoxicated and stuff, listen, we all be out there chilling and stuff. He wasn't out of pocket. He wasn't parked illegally. He wasn't driving wrong. It was just because some people in the store assumed that something was counterfeit and y'all came to him and pressed him for that. Why wasn't that addressed?
Words was being said, and they dragged him out the car, put the cuffs on him.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the audio on it, so we can't really talk about what really happened and what was said, but it was still excessive force.
You know what probably was said, because if he stood there that long, I believe it wasn't counterfeit. It was nothing wrong, because if you stood there that long, you wouldn't stay there for that. And if you stood there and once police come, he stood there, he probably felt, hold on, I'm not wrong, so why are you coming to me?
Why are you harassing me?
I don't care if I'm intoxicated, and I don't care what. So if you in the right and the police come to you, why should I feel any way I can't tell you you're wrong, or come at you and let you know you're wrong, or give you some aggression like, yo, listen, don't touch me that way because
from the start.
You're wrong. I'm telling you wrong. But if it was another shade or something saying that, they would have handled it with care and stuff like that. But
it's definitely privilege, right? You know what I'm saying? You know? It's definitely you can see that that it was more personal than anything. Yeah. You know, so, and they didn't even charge him. I didn't even hear anything about DUI or DWI or nothing like that, because he was in a motor vehicle. Keys was probably in the ignition.
And they're
not saying nothing about that. So
they try to change it to probably being intoxicated out in the street. But you see, how is that when you're public intoxicated? Well, how is that when no one called you for that? No. And y'all come up to him and y'all just come up to him for another reason and probably find out that reason was wrong. Probably, you know, this is what I'm saying. We not even getting that part. Like you said, we don't get the audio. They maybe came to the car and said, yo, we got to call about it. And they probably, because we getting that angle from off the other side.
The
you know what I mean? The other side. So he probably showed them the money. And they probably seen it was real, but them seeing a black man now and got a call already, and now I'm sitting here and I'm seeing you probably smelling up some liquor or something. Oh, now I'm gonna handle you now. That's what I figured. So now you taking your authority a little too far
pushing
now.
The envelope,
You know what I mean? For what? When you came for one cause and that cause was solved, that wasn't the issue.
Yeah, I mean,
then you go back to the store and tell them no.
All the way around.
That was
you
wrong.
never even see the guys come back.
Yeah.
So the guys that called the complaint in, they never even came back. They never questioned them about the issue or nothing like that. And it was a 9-minute video. And those two guys that came to the car the first time never came back. So you could see that it was something about that was just off. That whole situation was just off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I mean, for that, and the way he was just dead, it's like it's hard to watch it because now we've seen many of them, and you know. But now you see this here, you like, wow.
That was intense. That one was more graphic than anything that I saw.
Oh man!
Like I said, that was the first time I actually really watched it, and it was, you could see, you know what I'm saying, the officer Derek Chauvin rolling his knee and applying pressure after he's saying he can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, he knew him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Usually when you know somebody, they kind of look out for you.
Now, we got to see how much he knew him, because they saying they worked together at some club or something before.
There was bouncers.
Who knows if you really ran into him? Because, I mean, you probably ran into him.
You knew his face at least. You know?
I mean, because that town, I don't know if how big the town is, how many people go to clubs. But for me, like, I did security with a couple now. I go out and I may recognize a few of the guys. I may not. You know what I'm saying? From before, but I could say after something was to happen, they'd be like, yo, remember you worked with that guy at Nike Town? We was at Nike. I'd be like, word, and then I have to place it.
They probably wasn't cordial or personal or nothing like that.
If you get a security gig, it's not really through each other. You know what I mean? It's through the person or the person who's doing the security.
Off-duty cop moonlighting as security.
So if I got the gig, I'm giving you a job and him a job.
The thing is too, dog, like in the video, when Chauvin came, because he wasn't the initial officer that came on the scene. He came afterwards with the Chinese officer.
He came with the Chinese dude.
Right?
So he came on the other side
and dragged him out of the car. So what was the words exchange? Like he probably said, "Oh, it's you, this motherfucker." So we don't know.
Now that's what you may. Now that's what
because he dragged him.
He knew him.
Yeah, because he pulled him right out the car. Because he was already in the car.
Yeah, and looked and said, "Oh, this is the guy who I did security with. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me give him a little rough up because I ain't like him that night anyway." Then again, too,
he's kind of a big guy, and you know, from personal experience, being in certain police cars, there's no room in there. So if you're a big dude and you got no room and you're sitting like this, He probably was in there like, yo, I can't. It's too tight. Yo, I need. You know what I mean? Like I can't fit.
But then
yo,
you could lay him down. You could do something.
It looked like he was laying down because they dragged him like that. They ain't pick him from the top.
But if you laying down, if you get thrown in the car and you laying down, you can't really push your way out no door without.
No, you can't. No, you definitely can't push.
Without him closing the door and you closing the door, now you in.
So both doors was open.
You was in the car already.
Yeah,
and if you needed room, he could have laid down if that was the case.
Yeah,
it was something else going on there. When he came, he opened up that other side door and he looked in there. He seen the situation and he acted aggressively from there. And he escalated by pulling him out.
And they had him on his face, on his stomach. Like, what reason you got him on his stomach? And he's cuffed. You know what I'm saying? Everything about that was just wrong, yo.
Yeah, that was wrong, man.
Everything about that was just wrong.
Nah.
And then he's telling you he can't breathe, like, and you just laying there. And then the cops. Then you got the piece of shit Chinese cop. He like this on post, like back up, back up. Like, yo, the dude is dying, yo. He's telling you he can't breathe.
He tell everybody.
He even tell you let me up. He said just get off my neck.
Get off my neck.
He ain't say let me up. Get me off my neck.
Wow, yo.
There's no reason for you to be on my neck, bro.
Yo. I mean, the brother ain't deserved that at all. You got people, and then you got people out here trying to discredit his name.
Yeah, that
and
piece
do
of
certain
shit,
things.
Candace, yo.
You know what I mean?
Say her last name.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't really like.
About
you know
going
what I mean?
to his criminal history.
Yeah, and bringing things up.
So what?
You know what I mean?
That don't deserve what he got.
Nah, you know what I mean?
He didn't resist. Do you see him resisting?
Ain't no resisting going on there, and that's what I'm saying. He been getting his life together. That's why this is really messed up, because he was getting his life together and he was doing what he needed to do for his daughter. You know what I'm saying? And he was, he got other kids, but he was just still doing what he needed to do for his family, his daughter. He was taking care of stuff. You see, he was mans with
Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson.
Boy, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they grew up together. Yeah.
So they came up. They looked alike. You know, they say they met somebody and they favored each other, twins and all that. Of course. So you see that, he was doing good. You know, he was trying to, do what he needed to do with his life and stuff. So no man deserved to die, and no man needed to go through this.
Well,
even if he was bring up the negative? Even
if he was a piece of crap, dog, he still ain't deserved that.
Yo, I hate when people do that, try to bring up certain other things.
Yeah, like that was the cause.
The discredit
because he died.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? It's justifiable.
Instead of just say these guys was wrong and that was that. They need to get murdered. They need to get the death penalty. Whatever. Just the same thing they would give a black man if this was to happen.
I just hope that they actually prosecute these cops and they find them guilty, because I don't think the country can handle them cops getting off right now the way things are. Yeah. I don't personally. They got to do us a favor with this one, yo.
Listen, man, we know
they got to throw us a bone with this one, dog. For real.
It's serious out there. Listen, it is what it is, man. You don't condone rioting and stuff like that, and looting and everything. But when people say they tired, they sick and tired. Yeah. And sometimes the only way people, and when we dealing with America, man, let's be real. America respects what? Violence.
They respect violence. They understand. They understand violence. They understand violence.
You know what I mean? So most of the time, sometimes you gotta go there, because look what happened when Kaepernick was kneeling, protesting quietly, and other people try to make it seem like the flag. They try to put it on something else, and they try to make it seem like police brutality. They put it on a symbol instead of people.
The flag is just a symbol. It's not a person.
But now you change up. Now you sit there. Now you change up. You fast forward. Now y'all saying wow, and it was also like I said before, he was also trying to make that actions he was taking and the other athletes and the people that was kneeling, they were trying to make that seem like what we doing, what's going on right now. If you think about 3 years ago, the way they was talking about how Kaepernick was kneeling and how he was disrespecting the flag, you would think what was going on right now was going on then, because they blackballed him, kicked him out, they made that.
The history was written in advance. We talked about this. This. He wrote this in I don't even think Cap understood what he was doing. He even said, I just felt fed up one day, and I just said, I'm not standing for the national anthem. And other players felt the same way he felt, and he got ostracized for it. He got kicked out of the game, and then they paid him hush money, because you ain't see him make a statement yet. He didn't make a statement yet. So you know that was hush money they gave him. So he signed a disclosure.
But you think about it, it's hush money, but then it's like, how much hush money could it be? Because
he ain't
right now,
hear him say nothing yet.
Right now, he's giving up. Right now, he had a fund going for all the protesters that was getting arrested.
Yeah, I understand that.
Money and stuff. So,
but as far as him speaking,
because that's I think that like they saying, I think that was a settlement for him not working. So they was trying to close that out. but they probably it couldn't have been.
I'm pretty sure, dog, that
we knew it was about kneeling.
I know,
but they tried to make it seem like he just didn't have a job.
At his house right now, waiting for a statement, and he ain't give the statement yet. Never, I understand him giving up money, and bro, he been doing that. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? He been donating money. I remember he was donating his check to foundations and stuff like that. But as far as him speaking about what's going on, something that you helped create, you're not saying nothing.
Nah, and honestly, right now, it just seemed like sometimes even if you say that he need to speak more or whatever,
right?
Honestly, he got it sparked. He got it ignited.
What was
supposed to been talked about. So from that being done, our other leaders and our other people of authority who have some type of say so out here that sort of took that and ran with it.
Right.
And we shouldn't always need him to have so. It could have been other people speaking on that behalf, saying, "Yeah, he started something, but now let's keep this going by me doing this or me doing that," and saying, "Yeah, keep the need going, keep police brutality awareness out there, let them know, and keep our knee on that neck of that situation, and then them going." But look what happened; it kind of died down.
Well,
it was
I equate it to this. I equate it to this, and I think we talked about this in one of our episodes, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know, but 3rd episode, 4th episode. Kaepernick planted the seed in a lot of people. It just took a while for the seed to start getting that fertilization and getting that water, and then start growing. Now that seed right now is full bloom, because it's all over. It's not even all over the country, dog. It's all over the world. This is a global thing.
Yo, listen.
You understand what I'm saying?
He definitely got it going right now. Whereas this is, I mean, it's not. It's you could say it started with the with him kneeling and saying, "Yo, let's do some awareness with the other black brothers."
He brought it to the
Sandra Blaines and all of that that got killed with the police brutality and stuff like that. But then George Floyd came with this, and it was too out there, too blatant.
It was too blatant, yo.
And you're like, hold on, no, we can't let this one slide.
Sometimes you could probably sit back and be like, you know what I mean? Even from the outside looking, and you be like, well, you know,
I didn't get the whole picture.
He did kind of bring it on himself, and
we didn't see the whole thing.
He was resisting. You know, you really can't resist in a no-win situation.
They always throw something out there.
That was just blatantly wrong, yo.
Yeah.
And like I said, if they get off, especially Derek Chauvin.
Let's put him out there. Derek Chauvin.
If he gets off, I'm telling you,
Minneapolis police.
It's gonna be nasty, boy.
Word.
They burnt down the police station.
They burnt down the police station.
They burnt down. They went full out there. They went full.
They said, let them know. Listen.
We not having that.
Nah. You can't do that. You can't just get away with murder in our own kind, just like that. That blame. We got cameras now. Now it's being documented.
Yeah.
Now things being
everybody
seen,
quick to
and you
pick
got
their
a lot of
camera
brothers and sisters now out here who kind of patting their lives behind Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nat Turner was no joke.
You know what I mean? So he out there. You know what I mean? You got brothers that's out here doing their thing now, like that. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of them too, like that been through the things that they've been through. You know, they, like I said, they planted seeds in other people as well, and those seeds took a little while to ferment. So when that stuff happened, they took the Nat Turner angle. You know what I'm saying? They went after them because, like I said, you know, they was rioting, but before the looting thing got into effect, that's a different element of it. The rioting it was for social injustice, and they was taking it to the police. You know what I'm saying? They was going after police. Like, you know what I mean? They burned down police stations, fire stations. They was going at them. They was going tooth to tooth. You know what I mean? They started hitting people with rubber bullets. I seen one girl, she had the big gash on her face. They taking headshots. You know what I'm saying?
They really out there really trying to hurt and take dudes out because they know they got the opportunity and now all that opportunity.
It's free reign.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's free reign.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it.
Word.
Because it's a lose-lose when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because violence begets more violence. But that's the only way we're going to get peace. That's
the only
the sad
way, because
part.
if you gotta destroy some things. Like I'm saying, you gotta destroy some things and bring some noise. But we're not saying destroy your own.
No.
You know what I mean? Don't destroy your own.
Don't destroy your own.
You know what I mean?
Don't go into your community and riot.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Even though they say that you don't own your community, but it's still where you live.
It's where you live. It's where you get your
You know what I mean?
resources at.
That shit don't got nothing to do with your community.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. It's not, we don't own nothing there, but you still have to go to some of these places and get your resources and your you know, your food and whatever you need to survive.
Like, why would you hit the grocery store around the corner from you like that? That makes absolutely
yeah,
no sense.
where the mothers and the grandmothers still gotta go and eat and survive.
Yeah,
so
people gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's people that's not even in your movement, because it's a movement. It's officially a movement now. And like you said, grandma need to go play her numbers or go get some bread. You know what I mean? Some eggs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She can't go to the store.
Can't go to the store.
Corona got people crazy already. So
you already got 6 feet apart. That's the whole thing.
You know what I mean? So now you're knocking down stuff that you really need in the community.
We in here
That's essential.
We in a virus time.
Yeah.
With a damn police brutality, basically racial type of tension atmosphere going on.
Well, you know
right
what
now.
the conspiracy theorists will say? They say that they planted that to have the corona beat spread even more because the numbers were doctored. The numbers were doctored.
Yep. Because some people who passed away these times didn't pass away by corona.
No, they was just put on their death certificate.
Yep.
So they boosted the numbers to make it look like a real pandemic. So we will accept the fact that we have to get locked in and do that social distancing thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they took those measures. But the thing that I wanted to like build on also was I want to touch on the rioting thing too, because there's two sides to the riots. And we got the side where people like are fighting social injustice. And then you got people that's rioting to, you know what I mean, to get busy. You know what I'm saying? But you can't fault neither one, because if you're on the outside looking in and be like, oh well, they're looting and they're breaking into these stores and taking whatever they taking, but those stores are insured.
Yeah.
They're gonna get their bread back. So if that's the way you feel to express what you're doing, then you can't pass judgment on that. And plus, some of them really need that shit.
I mean,
going into the Gucci store and all that's a bit extreme, but
that mean, those the ones you should be going to.
That was licks. Them niggas was going on licks.
If you ask me, the mom and pop stores that sell nice. If you want to go somewhere, go there.
Do something.
Let the real establishment feel it. So
I think
that they can change, because sometimes it gotta start and you gotta hit people that it could really make change to. Like, look at your man. Your man making a crazy statement.
Who that?
You know what I mean?
Who that?
Drew Brees.
That ain't my man. How is my man?
You know what I'm saying? He making crazy statements out there doing.
But he's an idiot though, because he didn't even talk about what they asked him. He just went into a tangent about the flag and his family members fighting in World War II.
He talking about something that ain't even got nothing to do with.
There was black people fighting in World War II on the front line. So what are you talking about?
Listen.
So you're saying they don't represent the flag? They don't got nothing to do with what they asked you. You just went into a tirade. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, he just, to be honest with you,
he's an idiot, man.
For him to be around all them black people, that's why people said give him a pass. I can't really give him a pass. I just want to see his actions from here on, and let's see if you're going to. Because we do need allies from the other side to show and bring that to the awareness to other people.
Yeah,
but I can't discredit what you should have known.
He had so much passion in what he was saying. You knew he felt it.
But even
so that apology wasn't genuine.
And I look at it like this, whereas if you knew in 3 years ago what Kaepernick was kneeling for.
Right.
He said he wasn't kneeling for, it wasn't about the flag, it wasn't about the soldiers.
Yeah, he made it clear.
If you knew it back then, and it was about police brutality, how police are treating the black people. If you knew back then about this,
right.
But now 3 years fast forward, someone asks you this question about this, yes, you should first say, hold on now. What Kaepernick was doing was not about the flag. It wasn't about the soldiers. So I don't want to misconstrue out.
They never even mentioned the flag when they asked him the question.
But that's what I'm saying. They asked him how he feel about kneeling on the flag. But that's what he said.
No, he said kneeling during the national anthem. He said nothing about no flag. Yeah. He went into the flag
because
I don't really appreciate people disrespecting my flag.
Because he knew. Because he knew where you was going with it. If you say kneeling on the flag, I think it's already equated to Kaepernick.
He was dealing with it internally already, so by the time they got to him to ask him that question, he was already regurgitating what he felt.
And my thing is too,
he didn't care about the repercussions coming behind it.
Even if he cared, he didn't. You should have known by now. It's 3 years.
He didn't know.
That's
how he felt.
Look,
that's how he felt.
Jenkins, he got his players, the people, his teammates, dudes getting on.
Yeah.
They was coming
this is how he felt, though.
But no, even if that's good. If you saying how you felt, the apology shouldn't have came. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said shit.
He shouldn't have said no apology. So that's why to me,
because it wasn't genuine. It wasn't genuine.
I don't feel it was too genuine because if you had 3 years,
his wife even issued an apology.
You trying to teach that wife? Because if you have 3 years to understand that it's about police brutality, what you gonna understand in 18, 24 hours?
Nothing.
You ain't gonna come on. If you ain't care to research police brutality against the black people
like I said,
in
dog,
3 years.
the narrative.
The very next day, you going to understand it in 24 hours. So, because
the
you
narrative
said one
with
thing,
him,
the next day you said another.
The narrative with him was exactly what he said.
Mm-hmm.
That was exact. He was waiting. I don't know if he was waiting for somebody to ask him the question, but that was already embedded in his psyche, in his mental, and it just came out. And he was sincere with what he said because he had he was giving the info. You could feel the passion.
My grandfathers and this, that, fighting the war.
Yeah.
Like, dog, they came home to money when they got, after they came home. Right?
So what you saying was no black people in the war?
But they came
Almost
home.
black people died in Pearl Harbor.
You know what I mean? They came home to money and resources when they came home. We came home to nothing. We came home to living on welfare, the hood,
back to the hood.
Trying to gamble, trying to get the lotto spots, trying to do certain things.
All you gotta do is watch Dead Presidents. That'll tell you right there. That'll break it
Word.
down for you right there.
You know what I'm saying? So
that should have break it down right
why
there.
would you even say that? That's what I'm saying. It's for me, it's so hard for me, and it's so hard to understand to take the apology. It's so like that because listen,
taking that apology.
Where's he play at? He play in New Orleans.
Yeah.
He play out there. You around nothing but that.
Nothing but black people.
You chose not to do your history.
You're supposed to be sympathetic to the situation and just not say nothing.
You supposed to understand.
Just not say nothing.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you say something, you say, well, I stand by the injustice that's going on in the world right now. That's it. That's all you got to say. You talk about the flag and your grandpops and all these people that fought in the war.
And they ain't say nothing about like the black people that fought there.
You know what I'm saying? And then the NFL gonna issue a statement. The NFL stands for the black community. Like, don't try to clean it up.
Now
because one of your top players, you know what I'm saying? One of your top players put his foot in his mouth.
Your boy Trump said Breeze shouldn't apologize. Breeze came back and was like, no, I think that's decisiveness. Yeah, you can't do that.
We already know Trump is a super racist.
I'm like, oh man, come on.
Trump is hiding in bunkers and shit when they was riding in D.C. So you know he full of shit. Because he should already know. This is how sick that man's mind is because he really thought that we would actually run up and attack the White House. This is not no movie. This is not what was that movie? The Olympus Has Fallen or whatever. There's no way you get into the White House.
Come on.
There's no way. Only thing to get to the White House is a bomb.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way we get into the White House.
That's what I said.
So what you hiding in the bunker for? Because your mind is so set for all the crap that you've been saying for the past 4 years.
Yeah, you think so. Look what happened when he went to the church. He cleared out, he made them clear out the thing, the street.
Because he know
so
he
he
dead
can
wrong.
go walk to the church and hold up a Bible. Like,
because he know he dead wrong.
Yo, that dude ain't our president right now. Yo, they said, I think it was a thing going around right now. They saying on Trump's birthday, everybody post a picture of Obama up.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not really all that following thing too much, man.
That's what they said on Instagram.
The only reason why I put that post up because you did it and Guns did it. I wasn't gonna do it, man. That's why I changed the wording in it. Cause I didn't really see the reason for it, but I understand. You know, I validate it as being a black man in America. But I just don't see the reason if it falls on because it becomes a following thing now because certain people are just putting the picture up there just to put it up there, and they don't feel the pain.
Oh, they won't probably take more action other than that.
That's their stance in the situation in the movement. Well, you know what? I turned my screen black for one day, and then as soon as the day was over, I changed my screen again. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine how Facebook was because I'm not on Facebook, but I'm pretty sure. They was pushing that narrative like everybody changed your profile pic to black, and then as soon as it was over, they didn't change. That's like when Prince died, when who else died? Everybody was going foo. When Prodigy died and all of that, everybody had Prodigy pictures and oh my God, I miss Prodigy. Yeah. But before Prodigy died, you was shitting on him hard body. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. I just didn't. I did it, but I put my little twist on it. You know. Because, I seen y'all do it. I was like, you know what, I ain't going to be out of it.
I did it because I got tagged in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And dude
but I know
was
you
like,
sincere in all
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So I said, you know what, dude tagged me because he know that's what, the dude be about. And I definitely love to support the black brothers and,
but some people,
sisters and, make sure us as a people because, if we all doing good, that means we all go away on vacation.
Yeah, we good. And we talking about the good vacation, not the bad one. Because there's two types of vacation.
I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You be at a point, you don't like going on,
you just, like, you see the sickness in people's minds, though, because, like, when you put the post up, right, dog? And I said this to myself. I said, yo, watch what happened. Because I know the culture so well. right? They's like, yo, this nigga dog beaming, yo, he beaming heavy. Because you see the post. It ain't say nothing about, yo, Black Lives Matter, nothing. That's like, yo, you killed this, son. Oh, yo, your picture's popping, you beaming. So I was like, look, now watch what happens. Everybody start putting up pictures with Polo, like, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a black man, you know what I mean?
And
so
you know my thing, I just did the crown because it's a black man crown.
You know what I'm saying? You had a, you know what I mean? It was a stance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, like you say, it wasn't, it was organic.
Yeah,
you know what
I saw
it
the
was
crown.
real.
I said, this is what we
Man,
are.
I see, yo, you should see the pictures that I see, man. I'm like, look at these fools. I'm not gonna call them out, but it was just ridiculous, man. It's just a means to go get dressed and put a poster up, a picture up. To you know what I'm saying, to pat yourself on the back.
Right now, everybody in the house, they ain't got nothing to do.
Ain't got nothing to do. Born. You're gonna do a layout. I'm gonna kill him with this picture.
Yo, man, but yeah, man. Man, R.I.P. man, George Floyd, man, and you know.
And peace to his family,
peace to his family and his daughters and his kids, and whatnot. And
that was wrong. That was wrong.
We hearing good things is being done for his family and his kids.
Yeah.
Hope
Shout out
it's
to
done.
Kanye, yo.
Hope it's true. Like I said, I'm just.
I mean, it's
hoping
documented.
It's
I hope
and everything is good.
I hope
so
that money clear.
Yeah, we just hopefully this don't happen to another black brother because it's getting closer to closer.
I mean, it's still happening because they just ran up at Brianna house the other day.
Yeah.
In the Bronx, you know what I'm saying?
It's
9 times they plugged her.
Yeah, we just gotta hope now that from here they try to use more awareness and more caution when entering, places that they feel is dangerous or they feel is unsafe for them. Because that's what it be about when they think it's unsafe and they want to do things, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a person, and I'm gonna keep it all the way tall. And we can end it after this. I'm a person that's been in a lot of contact with police. Petty shit, big shit, small shit, didn't matter. But certain cops are alright. I'm not gonna say they cool, but they're alright. You know what I mean? They you know what I mean? Like you show them the respect, they give you the respect back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you could be dead wrong. You know what I mean? But the minute you're aggressive, see the thing is, a lot of people don't understand. The minute you're aggressive with a cop, yo, you don't know what type of day he's having or what type of nigga he is.
Who he done ran into before.
You know what I'm saying? Or what experiences he's been through. So if you're giving him aggression and you know you want to, because you're in a lose-lose. Unless you want to, you know what I mean?
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Honestly,
so
like
you gotta use intelligence with situations like that.
As I say,
bro.
for me,
especially right now.
Yeah, we always deal with police, and you'll run across the time you may get aggressive. But I was taught a lot of times growing up is to just even hey, how you doing, officer? What's going on? Yeah, how you doing? Because a lot of times I was dirty. So I'm trying to just get her through whatever he's saying.
You wrong, wrong, bro.
I never was wrong and stuck my chest out. Put it that way.
It don't make no sense because it's a lose.
You know what I mean? Or I wasn't never. I was you.
That's a
you
good,
got that
balance
fear.
to put on that too, because a
you know
lot of people don't understand that.
When you dirty and you wrong, that's when you supposed to be the most polite and kindest to them dudes and show them all the
cop come and you be like, oh, look at this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
You like, come on, son. That
you know what I mean?
Don't make no sense.
You give them that energy of, hey, say what's going on here? What's going on? What you stopped me for? Oh, what? Nah, I didn't. Officer, my bad. I apologize. I didn't even know I was trying to get to so and so. You gotta be quick on your feet.
You gotta be boom,
but
you gotta be quick on your feet.
Because dudes who don't be quick on your feet, they get anger. They get mad. What you stopping me for?
They
What's
dealing
going
with
on?
the struggle. They
you sitting there with everything and everything.
All that shit is planted in you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to decipher that and break that down like this. You got to think like this. And a lot of us don't think like that because we're so angry. And we're angry at the police that when they come, you're like, this motherfucker, I ain't do nothing, officer. If I was a white person, you wouldn't have stopped me. So you're already giving them aggression. And the cop be like, whoa, hey, all right, bro, like, what's the problem? Not saying they all like that. But you don't know.
Because honestly, a lot of times when people do be clean, that's probably the energy they giving because they thinking they
harassing them.
I'm clean and you harassing me.
Yeah,
I understand that because when I'm now me, I be like, man, I wish the police would because I'm good. So if you pull me over, I'm on some like, yo, what's going on, officer, man? What's up? For what? Let's take that and go, man. Because when you run me, I'm good. You know what I'm
during
saying?
the curfew was at 8 o'clock. This is no lie. The first day of curfew was 11 o'clock. And we left work around 12:15, 12:30 because it started picking back up. And they closed the Howard Tunnel at 11 o'clock. So you got to go through the Lincoln Tunnel coming from Jersey. Soon as you pop your head out that Lincoln Tunnel, dog, Highway Patrol is right there, homie. Right there. Like this. Go that way. You bust that right. When you bust the right, they got them lined up. They got you lined up. So now you pull up, Hey, you know what I mean? What's up, officer? You know, it's curfew. It's past curfew. Where you coming from? Coming from work, bro. I got my vest on. You know what I mean? I'm essential. You know what I'm saying? Local 3. They're like, all right, but not everybody is like that. You know what I'm saying? One dude, he like, yo, I don't care. So what? I'm coming from Jersey. Curfew don't have nothing to do with me because I live in Jersey. Like, homie, what's wrong with you, bro? You giving them a reason.
You just give me
and
this. I live in Jersey. I live here. What's going on, officer?
You know
what's the ID? Here you go, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
But you looking for a struggle.
Yeah, you know.
And they out there 50 deep, and it's just one of you.
Man.
It's just one of you, and you mad at society, and you mad because of what happened, and you giving them aggression. So what you think they gonna give you? It's gonna be receptive. Energy's reciprocated.
And they already feel they can stick their chest out. They already feel.
Do they?
I'm gonna do this. I already got the law. I got the law behind me, so I can handle you whichever way.
Do they?
You know what I'm saying?
You dead wrong being outside 11 o'clock.
Listen, because most of the time when you out there doing something, when most dudes get pulled over by police, that you most of the time you doing something. Doing something. Because we out there.
Yeah.
Post it up, or we do what we do.
Yeah.
We have
a proper cause.
You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, we be out there, we chilling, we holding the fort down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they could come over and ask a question, but they should ask a question and be like, "Yo, excuse me, do y'all live here? What's going on?" All right, cool. But keep it moving once we give you a legitimate
always got to be somebody with a cool head to deal with.
You know what I mean? Because you see, when we always do, when they come on the joint, whatever, and we having someone on the joint,
go over there and be cool,
and they'll come to speak to whoever they need to speak to, me or whatever. We'll tell them what's going on,
and they'll be cordial with it. Yeah.
Okay, cool, and they'll go about their way. Yeah. Cause we
on the jump. Keep it down a little bit.
We dealt with police too much. Yeah. We went from the jokes to the drugs, everything. So. We know how to deal with them to keep them off us.
You know what's so funny?
We don't want to be hassled.
You know what's so funny? When we had the homage, party, and they had the quote unquote first best shoot, right? I had pulled up. I don't know if you remember. I had pulled up, and I, you know what I'm saying, talk to everybody, whatever. And I was like, yo, I gotta go back home and go get dressed. So I jumped back in the car. I got the whole family in the car with me. Dog, by the time I got to Buffalo, they pulled me over. This is no lie. I don't know if I told you the story. They pulled me over, right? So I wind the windows down, turn the car off, make sure my seatbelt is on. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody don't move. And they like, license registration. I said, you know, what's the problem, officer? Did I do anything wrong? He was like, nah, I just wanted to see your face. And I'm like, why? He said, I never seen you around here before. You know those guys across the street? And I'm like, what? What do you know about those guys across the street? I said, officer, I just seen the gathering. I seen a couple faces that I knew. I went over and said my piece, and I kept it moving. I'm with my family, and I'm going home. That's it. It's all the information I gave him. He said, all right, you have a great night. Took off. Even though I came right back. But he didn't need all that info. I just seen a couple faces that I know. That's it. Oh, I'm like, nah, I want to see Doc and Big Bull and nah,
that's
you ain't getting that out of me, buddy.
We just be over there. We just be chilling, man. I said, you just got. It's just about how you know how to handle police. People in the hood know what it is. People in their hoods know how they handle police around their neighborhood to keep them off them and keep it, structured.
Not saying that Greg Floyd was wrong for what he did. Not Greg Floyd, George Floyd. George Floyd was wrong for what he did. We just saying from personal experiences.
Yeah, with certain instances, I'm just saying that when you run across something like that, you know what I mean? Yo, listen, be joke with them dudes or something. Come have him drop his guard. Yeah. You know what I mean? When he come up to the joint or something, be like, and have him drop his guard to the point where he may come to your car tense, but then you come there and be like, yo, what's going on? Yo, officer, I know that ain't joke or say
drop
something funny like officer.
You got tense, drop all your windows, player.
You know what I mean?
Don't give them no reason to even grip. You don't want them gripping.
Listen. Because they come into your car, they come in tense, they come in.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on. Especially if they run your plates and your cars in your name and your shit just come up. Like, really? You like to play with them things.
Okay, let me go over there and see what's going on. They pull it over and they say, they're gonna come to you in that manner of what they see and what they only need on paper. So now they come and they meet you. That's a totally different, because you could read something about a person, but then when you physically meet, like, hold on, they said he was.
Yeah.
I don't know this. I'm gonna give it to you. Just go when that interaction could have wound up had you laid out or something.
Son, like you said, you could be filthy dirty, and they let you rock out, and you be like, "Damn, son, I was going down just now." Word up. You know what I mean? But that's it, man. We R.I.P. to George Floyd, man.
Yo, R.I.P. to all the brothers
all
and
the brutalities,
sisters
man,
that went through police brutality, that
Yeah,
died,
man, for real.
got assassinated
way
by
too
the hands
young,
of
yo.
police,
Word,
man. You know,
and
word
got beat up by police too. That's also a point
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Harassed by
Word.
police unwillingly. You know what I mean? But just try to utilize intelligence. You know what I'm saying? When you
And that's
with
crazy
them, you know?
where we got to do that, whereas the other people don't have to do that. They can just come out and say, you deal with them how they want to deal with them.
It depends on the
we got to
circumstance,
sit there
bro.
and say, yo,
It depends on the
do it this way when you talk to them, or do it that way when you talk to them.
But listen, this is the time that we're in, dog. Like that's crazy. This is like putting on your underwear, bro. You don't go outside without underwear unless you don't like to wear underwear. Like, these are things you got to do.
Me sitting there talking to Amir like, when you go, you come
you definitely got to teach the children, yo.
Just, you come and you just smile and just act like everything good when he roll up on you.
Quiet as is kept. Those the ones they want. They want the young.
Yep.
It's just we keep falling into the trap. That's why the young reacted the way they reacted, and they dealt with it's like mourning. Everybody mourns their own way. The young dealt with it by rioting and looting.
And this is the time.
And they went full. And I respect them for that. Because my old ass ain't running up in no store right now. Not with my bad knees. I can't do it.
Be marching all day.
I was kind of tempted with the Macy's thing, but I ain't gonna hold you up. That Macy's thing brought back some memories, boy.
Oh, man.
Wow.
No.
That shit was crazy, but you know.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Like we said, man. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. everybody,
man.
yo. For real, man.
For real, and man, listen.
Hopefully they'll get what they deserve, you know, and we don't have to take it to another level.
They got the charges, even though the people that was on the side of them, the police dudes who was their co-defendant getting lesser charges. But if he was us, we all would have had murder in the second or murder in the first.
Or accomplice or something
you know
like
what I mean?
They'd have made up a charge for you. But
we'd have definitely got the same charge.
He was basically the aggressor of the whole situation because everything that he did was invalid and wrong. And he kept, you could see he kept rolling his knee on him. Like to apply more pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man.
It is what it is, man. Yo. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Safe, man. Stay up, man. And do what y'all do, man. And, protest and be out there safe and be aware of your surroundings. And, I know we can't stay 3 to 6 feet apart, but just stay cautious and protective.
Utilize intelligence,
yes.
yo. Utilize intelligence. That's the best thing you can do.
Word,
especially in these times, yo.
This is what it is,
we're gonna say peace, yo.
Politics usual. That's the TV, man. Stay up, y'all.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you. We had a tape and two. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. Politics as usual.